GoodLuck band members getting mic'd up next to me. They're a Cape Town-based pop group. They've launched an innovative social campaign that encourages the public to give gratitude to those that have helped them in their lives. Now, these range from domestic workers to friends to anybody that somehow influenced their lives by recording a simple video of thanks and loading onto GoodLuck social network streams with the hashtag What Would We Be? Now, the group, who also recently launched their latest single entitled What Would We Be Without Each Other, are in studio to tell us a little bit more about their campaign. And I'm joined by Ben Peters and Juliet Harding.
Hello.
Good to have you guys.
Thanks for having us.
I've been watching you all morning and I haven't said a word to you. It's so nice. It's nice to chat.
In the distance there.
Yeah, exactly. Nice to have you in studio. Welcome. And finally, I mean, I've been a fan from a distance for a while. I think you guys are doing the most amazing music. Well done.
Thank you very much. It means a lot.
You started out when? Back in 2012?
We've been going a little longer than that. We've been going for about almost 4 years.
Okay.
We launched our first album in 2011.
Oh, 2011?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've been going for a little bit under the radar, and then we launched our first album, and things have kind of gone pretty fast since then, you know.
Yeah.
So it's been a good start to our career.
And that was your sort of self-titled album called
That's correct.
GoodLuck.
Yeah.
And that just, I mean, that threw your career right up there.
Yeah, it was insane. We had 9 radio singles off an 11-track album, 5 number ones. It was, it was a meteoric start. Yeah.
How do you read this industry? Because it's really difficult. The South African music industry is not a normal music industry. I mean, there's so many different genres out there, so many different types of people to try and attract to your music, and yet you guys seem to have found it.
Really? Oh, well,
I think so. How do you do it?
We're just honest to ourselves, I think. You know, we love meeting different people. We love interacting with different people, and I think that really comes across in our music. You know, we're passionate about finding different sounds as well. You might know that this most recent album we recorded outside in the desert in Namibia.
Yeah.
So we went and actually found it was Ben's idea, but we went and found sounds, you know, all over Namibia, from zebras to the sound of musical metallic rocks to recording the white noise of the Skeleton Coast, and you know, and so on, and then recording ourselves as well.
That is amazing. So you recorded it out in the desert?
Yeah, look, I mean, how do you top an album that has done as well as that first one did? And the only way I could think of that was to take the band into an environment that would be so inspiring that we wouldn't be able to do anything but be amazing.
And how's it been so far?
It's been incredible. The international response has been insane. I mean, we launched the album comes with a documentary called This Might Sound Crazy, which is a 90-minute feature film on us traveling around Namibia recording this on this basically this crazy adventure. And we did the worldwide exclusive of that in Amsterdam last year. In October,
at Amsterdam Dance Event, which was obviously quite an honour. Coming from South Africa, there weren't that many South Africans taking part, and you know, we were really privileged to be there.
Yeah, they flew us over to do the worldwide premiere. I mean, it was a bit of a shock for us.
I mean, I'm looking at your website and the amount of performances that you're doing. We'll talk locally now because obviously that's what our viewers want to know, but internationally, I mean, it's huge, you know, from Holland, obviously, which is kind of somewhere where you guys perform quite a bit, London, Leeds, Nottingham, you're in Dublin, you're in Glasgow. I mean, this is fantastic, and this is just up to August.
Yeah, I know.
You stop in August, because I can imagine this goes on.
Yeah, it does.
So this international recognition, obviously doing a lot for you as well.
Yes, it is. You know, we have this big dream of being able to take what we have going on in South Africa and really be one of the people that create a portal, one of the bands that help create a portal for the rest of the world to see what's happening here, because there is some amazing music coming out of South Africa, and interesting sound, interesting rhythms, things that they're not doing overseas, you know. And I think if we're not protective of that, if we don't own that and showcase it in a proper way, they're going to come and steal it from us. That's kind of our view. So we're the last hidden gem. We want to be able to show people what we do and hopefully pave the way for loads of other musicians.
So good. I want to talk about this initiative now that you're doing, because I just think this is such a lovely idea. Talk to me about it. How did it begin and what's it all about?
Basically, I suppose the lyrics of the song spoke to us. You know, Jules will be able to
Elaborate
more on that.
What would we be? I mean, it's on your T-shirt.
It's on my T-shirt. That's the hashtag.
Tell me what it's all about.
Well, I think
we'll talk about the lyrics. I mean, that's where it started.
The lyrics are really about that conscious thought process of thinking, you know, what would we be without the people in our lives that have really helped shape us to be the way that we are? I mean, what would we be without our fans, our families, our friends? You know, we don't know. We wouldn't be where we are today. And we just had this train of thought, you know, we just kind of feel like people are not saying thank you enough in this current world that we live in. And we would love to try and encourage people to create a culture of being able to say thank you and feeling it's acceptable, you know.
Well, not even that it's acceptable, that it's expected, you know. You go through life and you have amazing people who you might not even be conscious of not having given recognition to, who've made definitive impacts on your life that have changed it for the better. And if you can just take a little bit of time, and it's so easy. I mean, most of us are posting vacuous little statements to Facebook anyway, so, you know, if you take a little bit of time to do something that's actually worthwhile.
Yeah, and giving back.
The feeling that you have
so self-absorbed.
Yeah, exactly.
Because really we are. We're a generation that's so almost narcissistic.
But how you feel when you actually say thank you, it brings you so much joy.
It does.
It really does. The day that I did my video, I felt amazing for about a week, you know,
brilliant.
and I just wanted to do it again and again.
So it's about recording your own video and posting it on your YouTube site.
Yes.
No, it doesn't even have to be on our YouTube site. You know, that's what Jules says. You know, the idea is that it becomes a culture. It's not about us. It's not even about the song.
Yeah.
It's just about an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we've had social media phenomenon like neck nomination that have gone around.
Yeah, exactly.
And we sort of looked at that and we thought, well, you know, if we can do a silly one, why can't we do one that's actually amazing?
That still doesn't make sense to me, that neck nomination stuff. It really doesn't. But guys, good luck. I have to throw back to Durban. And coincidentally, you guys are playing the whole of Durban.
We're playing Durban on tomorrow?
Friday? Yeah, 2 shows.
At the Mr. Price Pro concert. And we're going to be performing as well in Johannesburg at the Pink Panther Festival on Saturday with Shadow Club. It's
fantastic.
like Joburg's Little Durban July, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe it's there.
Is it?
Yeah.
So we don't get too bitter about not being at the
Yes,
Durban
exactly.
July.
You can dress up and you can watch it on TV and we'll be performing
and you'll
as well.
be performing.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you and good
Thank
luck.
you.
Thank you.
Well, excuse the pun.
Thank you so much.
And good luck in studio with me. Talking to Ben Peters and Juliet Harding. Fantastic group out of Cape Town. Speaking to us about their latest album and their latest track entitled What Would We Be Without Each Other. They'll play us out at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. All right, as I said,